and welcome to Learn Maths with Bola. Today, the problem we'll solve together is the sum of the first 9 terms of an AP is 72. The sum of the next 4 terms is 71. Find the AP. Of AP is arithmetic progression, and we are told that the first 9 terms of the arithmetic progression, the sum is 72, and the sum of the next 4 terms is 71. Find the arithmetic progression. So the formula for the sum of arithmetic progression is displayed on the screen. We can see it on the screen. And so what do? We define our terms. We are told that the sum of the first 9 terms is 72, and then the next 4 terms after the 9 terms is 71. So all we'll do is to add the sum of the next 4 terms and the previous 9 terms together to have 72 plus 71, which will give us 143. We don't want to use the sum of the next 4 terms because that will be a little bit difficult. So we add it with the previous ones to get the total of all the terms that we were given. So now, definition of terms. Sum of the 9 terms is 72. We don't know the A. A is the first number. The first number in that series is identified as A. Then D is the common difference. So we want to find our A and D. That is when we would be able to solve the question we were given. So let's put in the terms into the equation. We have sum of the 9 terms is 9 over 2, bracket open, 2a plus 9 minus 1 d. And our S9 is 72. So we replace our sum of 9 terms, that's the meaning of S9. We replace it with 72 to get this. We have already done 9 minus 1 as 8. So we have 72 equal to 9 over 2 into brackets 2a plus 8d. So what do we do next? We multiply through by 2. And why am I saying multiply through by 2? Why do we need to multiply through by 2? We want to remove 2 from this equation, that means the denominator 2, so that we can have a normal equation that does not have any fraction in it. So we have 72 times 2 will be equal to 9 into bracket 2a plus 8d. Therefore, let's open the bracket to simplify the equation more. We have 144 will be equal to 9 times 2 is 18 and 9 times 8 is 72. So we have this equation after solving that S9 equation. But now we can divide through by 18, since 18 is a factor of each number. The reason why we are dividing through by 18 is to simplify this fraction to the lowest term. I've discovered that if you are working with big numbers, the tendency to make mistakes or errors is more than when you work with smaller numbers. So let's reduce this to the lowest term. We have 8 equal to a plus 4d, and then this will be our equation 1. We are going to be having 2 equations, so this will be equation 1. And what do? Just keep this equation somewhere. Then we'll go on to the 13th term, or the sum of the 13 terms. So the sum of the 13 terms is equal to 143. Don't forget we added 72 and 71. And our first term and the difference is what we don't know, and that is what we are looking for. So let us replace all these terms in the equation. So we have 13 over 2, bracket open, 2a plus 13 minus 1d. Let's replace S13 with 143. So the 13th term, let's replace it with 143. So I have 143 equal to 13 over 2, bracket open, 2a plus 12d. So we multiply through by 2 again to eliminate the denominator 2. To just simplify, the main aim is to simplify the equation to make solving it easier. So we have 142 times 2, then 13 into bracket 2a plus 12d. So we open the bracket to have 286 equal to 26a plus 156d. So we have 286 equal to 26a plus 156d. Now when we look at this equation, can we reduce it further like we did to the first one to make it easier? Yes, we can. And all we have to do is divide through by 26. 626 is a factor of each number. So we divide every number in that equation by 26. And here we have 11 equal to a plus 6d. So this will be our second equation. Alright, good. So now what do we do with the two equations? Remember I told you that there is one equation. I said just keep that somewhere. Then we now have another one. We'll bring them together like we have on the screen. Just bring the two equations together. That is the next step for us now. And then remember that there's something we call solving simultaneous equation. Yes, that is the method we are going to use to solve both equations. We want to solve them at the same time at once. Why? They have two unknowns that we are looking for. So we'll use the simultaneous equation method to get the solution of the equations. So let's start. We have 8 equals to a plus 4d and 11 equals to 6 plus 60. The question is, which method should we use? Should we use the elimination method or the substitution method? So we use the elimination method. We use the elimination method because the equation is in the simplified mode already. So there's no point substituting it at all. So we'll have 11 equal to a plus 60 minus 8 equal to a plus 4d. So we are subtracting equation 1 from 2. Why are we doing this? Remember I said we are using the elimination method. When we subtract, because your a in both equations have the same coefficient, it will eliminate it. Now what do I mean by that? It will cancel out. So we'll be left with d, which will make the solving faster. And that was why I said using substitution method will be longer. This will be very fast and faster. So we have 11 minus 8, now a minus a, and 6d minus 4d. So here we'll have 11 minus 8 will give us 3. A minus a is 0. And 6d minus 4d is 2d. So the next thing, equate this to each other. Then d will be equal to what? 3 over 2, or one whole number 1 over 2. So we already got an answer for our d. We know that the common difference between the number in that sequence is 3 over 2, or one whole number 1 over 2. So the next thing is to find the first number in that sequence or series, as the case may be. So let's replace d with 3 over 2 in equation 1. You can use equation 1 or 2, any of the two. You should get the same answer if you did this properly. So we have 8 equal to a plus 4 into bracket 3 over 2. We get this. So we are going to have, I'm sure you are wondering, what happened? Where did you get 2 times 3? Very simple. The 2 in the denominator will go in 4. And 2 will go in 4 2 times. And that is the 2 we are multiplying by 3 to get 6. It's that simple. So we'll have a will be equal to 8 minus 6. And a will be equal to 2. So that means that the first number in that sequence is 2. So our A is 2, our D is 3/2. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching this video, and remember to subscribe to this channel for more math tutorials. Thank you.